it could be impossible trying to find that perfect gift for that perfect friend. And all my perfect friends are like, Reagan, how do I find the perfect gift for you? And in this video, I'm going to show you how. So what I want you to do, I want you to get a piece of paper. I want to get yourself a pencil. I want you to write this stuff down. I want you to take notes.
Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Reagan DeLemus Show. This is gonna be Reagan Globalization. Epic. Oh yeah. Epic. Very cool. Let's do this. Yeah. Welcome to the show.
We're just gonna jump right into it. The first thing that you want to pay attention to is the research factor. The research factor of getting a gift is the most important part of the entire gift giving process. How are you going to know what they want if you don't even know what they want? How do you know what they want if you're not even listening to what they're saying, right? So the first thing that you want to do, you just want to start taking very, very close attention to what they need, what they want. You know what I'm saying? You want to stalk them. I need you to I need you to have their like birthday, their address, their mother's maiden name, everything. If you start hearing stuff that they're liking, if they like a car, okay? Let's say they like a car. Very nice. If they like cars, I want you to write that down. What things do they like about a car? What are little things that you could get for a car? I'm talking like something as simple as air fresheners. Something as big as brand new rims. If you really like them like that. But we'll get to that later. What else could they like? They could like horses. They could like horses. Uh, there we go. Like, they could like horses. What are you getting for their horse? Honestly, personally, I don't even know what you would get somebody if they were like a horse girl or something like that. I really don't know. Obviously, not a big fan of horses, or at least not big enough to draw one well. Maybe I could fix this. Hold on. Let me just that. All right, I'm getting too focused on this, but we got to keep moving. And if you and your friend have known each other for quite some time, then I'm sure that you already know everything that you need to know about their interests. But don't be afraid to ask them if they have any new interests that they've been getting into. What you need to start doing is start writing mental notes, mental notes, okay? And you want to transfer them to hard copies, paper, notes app, all of that. And the reason you want to write down what their interests are is so when the time comes to actually choose the present, to even start looking for a present, you know exactly what categories to write them into. Now I want you to imagine something. We'll take a little break from this. Looks terrible. Oh my goodness. I need to get like a wet rag or something. But what I want you to do is just imagine you're just playing Good old Grand Theft Auto 5 again. Okay. I remember playing that like way back in like 2 weeks ago. I was playing online on the PC. There was a hacker. His name was Doomulus. And, he was just yapping about, when are we going to do the heist, bro? When are we going to do the heist? And he was just yapping in chat. So I was like, bro is yapping, all caps in the public chat. And then Doomulus was a hacker and he crashed my game. But speaking of the heists, back in Grand Theft Auto 5, what do? What's the purpose? How do you prepare for a heist? Recon. You go into the spot that you're gonna rob. You check to see if there are cameras. You check to see if there are any guards. You check to see if there's any tempered glass. I'm thinking about Baby Driver more than more than Grand Theft Auto now that I think about it. But it still has the same implications. Okay. For the ongoing example in this video, what we're gonna do is we're gonna say that your friend is very into style and he's trying to get into style. We love that. And this is exciting for you because now your boy's gonna have some game. This is exciting for him because he's finally not wearing some sweatpants to the dinner party. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So the questions that you want to ask, questions you want to ask when somebody's trying to up their style is ask them, what kind of style do they like? Do they like? What type of style do they like? Do they like streetwear? Do they like that formal wear? Underwear? All of that. Don't get them underwear. What else do they like? What is their favorite part? Favorite part of the outfit. That could go from chains, t-shirts, shoes. You can't hold on. Are you ready for the jump of your life? Well, here it comes. Here. Beautiful. You see those? Those is red bottoms. Those is red bottoms. Okay. But, like their shoes. Like any accessories that you could put on the shoes if they got like croc pins or something like that. Just keep that in mind. What else? What stands out the most? This is kind of like favorite part, but it's a little bit different because, favorite part and what stands out are two very different things. What stands out? All right. If they got a Pinterest, if they're always on Instagram, if they're doom scrolling on Instagram for, I don't know, 2 hours straight, they got folders on folders on folders, they have DMs on DMs on DMs that they're still not opening. I'm sorry, Anthony. I'm sorry, Josh. I'll open them later. But what you want to do, it's a very important question. Can I see what you like? I want see. You got to see with your eyes. We are pattern beings, you know what I'm saying? If you don't, you're not catching the pattern, okay? We need to see what kinds of styles that we like, what they like. So then we can go get them that style, okay? I'll do one more. This one, I think this one's great, is What is your favorite colorway? Okay. One of my friends' favorite colorway is orange and blue. Used to not like that at all, but it grew on me, because I started seeing all of this orange and blue everywhere, right? And if your friend loves that, then eventually you're going to start liking it. The colorway, or learning their favorite colorway, is probably going to be uh, a very strong perk. And just thinking about these questions, this is gonna do you good in the long run. When's the next time you're gonna be like, oh man, what? I don't know what to get my friend. Oh, what? I don't know what colorway they like. I don't know what their favorite part. I was gonna get them you know, you can get them a pin for a hat. That's what I was just thinking of. I will say that the best question to ask is, can I see what you like? This is gonna give you the best visuals to know what to get them for their gift. All right, we are moving on now. So, after you do your reconnaissance missions and you get all of the things, all of the information that you need to figure out what the perfect present is before even going into research, the most important question after doing this type of recon is it in your budget? Can you afford it? Can you afford making this outrageous type of purchase? I was talking earlier about the rims. You are not dropping $1,000 on rims for your friend like that if you're making, I don't know, $250 a week. Do not do that. Okay? Don't do it. If this is one of your friends that has been with you through thick and thin, and like it's 3 in the morning and you're just like on a highway and you're like, yo, my car broke down, and they come pick you up, go get them something nice. Definitely get them something nice. For the people that will go to the moon for you, go get them a piece of Mars. Okay? The most important thing though is making sure that you do not go into debt. That is the last thing that we want for you to. The the show's not about this. We're not trying to put you in debt trying to get you the perfect gift. The perfect gift is one that's affordable for you, okay? And one that they'll like. I don't know which one's more important, but I'm leaning towards the budget. They will understand if you get them something small because you can't afford something better. That's only a temporary thing. You don't have to worry about that. They will completely understand. If they don't understand, that's when you need to start worrying. Uh, I didn't. You didn't get me. You didn't give me a car. You only. You got me an air freshener, and I wanted a full car from you, dude. I'm over exaggerating, but still, you don't want a friend like that, okay? So budget, most important thing. I want to make this very clear, so I'm just trying to emphasize it. Do not feel forced to spend money that you made yourself on another person. That is your money. You worked for it. You're in charge of it. You own it. Don't like after a purchase, I don't want you to start thinking, man, I gotta go hit my boss up. I'm gonna need some new shifts to cover this one. No. So I'll write this down. I want you to write this down. Very simple. Do not go into debt over any gift for your kid, for your spouse, for your best friend. No gift is worth going into debt for. The borrower is slave to the lender. That's church. You got to remember that. You don't want to have to worry about that. Now, if you're wondering where you could find that, that's in the Bible. Oh, Proverbs 22:7. Okay. I want you to pay attention to that. I want you to write that down. I want you to read more Proverbs, honestly. And, while you're looking stuff up, I want you to check out this guy, Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey is the financial guru, bro. He's got so much money. He's got a talk show, and he has this thing called, like a little small point, called the 7 baby steps. Now you're probably wondering, Reagan, what are the 7 baby steps? This is the plan to keep you out of debt and get you rich the right way. Okay. First thing is just like selling everything you had. No, I'm just kidding. First thing is just getting $1,000 saving, or like an emergency fund. They want you to get an $1,000 emergency fund. $1,000 is not enough, but it's just to lessen the load when something bad does happen. Second thing, get out of debt, out of everything except for your house. I don't have a house, but if you have a house or you're paying for a house, that's step number 2. But you could check out his videos on that. He's got a lot of really informational stuff. I'll leave a link in the description for all those people that are willing to get out of debt. I hope everybody's willing to get out of debt. The next part we're going to talk about is how close are you to this friend? I was already talking about this before. How close are you? How close are the two of you? If you just met this friend at work, and as a courtesy, he invites you to his little birthday party at the bar, you can get him a card. You can get him a card and maybe $10. You can get him something nicer if you guys got like an immediate connection, but you really don't have to go all the way. Like, you're not buying rims. I keep on bringing that back. You don't have to buy them rims. Going back to the shirt example, I don't want you, man, on new coworker friend is not equal to Louis Vuitton, okay? Not equal to gold chain. Why did I write my G like that? I've never written that like that in my life. It's not equal to a gold chain. You're not getting them something over the top. Now, a friend since birth is equal to a gold chain if it's in your budget. If it's in your budget, by all means, please get them that gold chain if it's in your budget. 24 karat magic in the air, pinkies up. But get them that nice thing if you've known them since birth. If they, like school friend, if you guys have that connection. For my age personally, I think the number that you should be maxing out at is about $120. And we'll write that down. 100, we'll make that an S. Why not? $120 max. $120 max for people our age. We don't make money like that. You might already be welding, but I don't make money like that. Okay? I don't have money to spend. Like, I'm yapping, but you don't need to spend money like that. Circling back to that clothing example, the style example. Uh, what did I get my friend for around $120? I got my friend. I got my friend what is called a Spotify scan code, and I didn't just get that for him as a hoodie. I also got it for him as a keychain, as a little addition to that. The other thing I got for him were some new white Air Force Ones because he was talking about wanting to up his style. And he was like, Reagan, look at these shoes. They're so crisp, bro. They're so clean. So with my $120 budget, I bought my friend a Spotify or a hoodie with Spotify code, a hoodie, a keychain with a Spotify code, and Air Force Ones. Done. That's all you need. The best part about the Spotify code hoodie is that it makes him more of an approachable person. People have a reason to be like, "Oh, hey, can I see what song you're playing?" Or they could just go up and ask him. They don't have to worry about, like, I mean, there's an excuse or there's a reason to walk up to him now. You can also do this for free if you just have a smile and just have a good attitude while you're walking around your workplace. Even though I know, man, I hate work, man. It's terrible, bruh. Wish I could take time off right now. I wish I could be playing the game right now. It's work. It's the only time that you're gonna be able to get money. Your paycheck was $38 last week. What are you doing? Stay out of debt. Stay out of debt. Okay. I will say really quick another thing about being approachable. Uh, this guy named Kirk Martin. He's the founder of Celebrate Calm and the Calm Parenting podcast. He walks around with a Yankees hat. He doesn't even like baseball like that. You're like, Reagan, why is Kirk walking around with a Yankees hat? Just so people could be like, you know what? I actually hate the Yankees. I bet $10,000 on the Yankees and they lost. They lost. Or they could be like, hey, I like the Yankees. I've loved them my whole life. I grew up in New York. Nobody cares. But it makes you more of an approachable. Everybody has an opinion on the Yankees, whether they're from New York or not. And he takes advantage of that very well. And off of that, he builds a conversation. The next thing that we're going to be talking about when thinking about what the perfect gift is are the do's and don'ts for the apps. That's crazy. For the apps and websites. Okay. Ah, ah. I am going to say it straight up. My top choice for the perfect gifts is Etsy.com. Oh my goodness, I love Etsy so much. This is not a plug. Etsy, don't use this as a soundbite. I don't want you to use this sound clip as Etsy's the best website, and it kind of is. But let me get some money. Let me get some of that money. You know what I'm saying? Etsy's my favorite. It's got a lot of customization. That's the word that I was thinking of. Thank you. Uh, you're usually talking one on one with the seller, and that is a really nice aspect. And all of the things that you get on here, they're unique. You usually don't see it anywhere else. Another thing that I will say, another website I will say is Fiverr. Fiverr is really good too if you just want something cool that's made for them and you could print out and just frame it for them. I had I had a friend a couple of years ago, and he and I would play Smash Bros all the time together. And we are pretty even. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'd be winning sometimes, but what I ended up getting him was I got him a poster of all of his mains on a on a print. I texted somebody on Fiverr, and I was like, look, I need these three. I need these three characters. I need some background, and I need it in some type of art style. And they did it. They did it so fast. They did such a great job. I gave them a little tip after, because most of the people that you work with, like, it's only $5. Okay, I'm gonna go into the maybes after I say the absolute not. The absolute not, hate to say it, Amazon. I hate I hate shopping off of Amazon so much, because every single time I go on there, I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna give my friend some fire. It's the most bland, generic stuff that you will ever see in your entire life. And I'm just like, do I even really, like, the prints are off, like, they got the buyers, they have, like, I don't know, like, 4 reviews, and they're like, it kind of came out chalky. You don't want that for your friend. This is supposed to be the perfect gift, not the worst gift, okay? We're not about that here. The maybe. The maybe, I will say, eBay. I ordered a scooter, an electric scooter, off of there one time, and it was $100, and it never came. But they said it got delivered, and when I contacted customer service, they said that it got delivered, and I don't know how to retort. I don't know how to respond to that. Another thing, OfferUp, Depop, any type of, like, thrifty, like, app, you know, like, app store. I said app store. Any type of, like, thrifty website. You know, you're trying to buy your friend something nice, unless it's like, I don't know, like a Wii, unless it's a used game console or something like that. You really don't want to be buying them something thrifty. I will say it depends. So I will keep it on that list. Or maybe your friend is just into thrifty stuff in the first place, then it's okay. The things that I can't vouch for, AliExpress, Sheen, Timu, things of that nature. I haven't really broadened my horizon on different websites that I use. I usually stick to Etsy and Fiverr. Those are pretty reliable. If this video gets enough likes, I'll set a goal for about 5,000. If this goal gets met, then I will do, like, a full on research on each website, like how the shipping is, customer service, all of it. I will do a video on that. All right, this is the final step. We are picking the gift. I've been waiting for this one. I understand it now. I understand it now. Okay, so the most important thing, I want you to write this down, is the thought of the gift counts more than the price of the gift. And I've already talked to you about this in the budgeting one. Like, don't spend your money, don't go crazy on the gift if you don't know them like that. But you want them to appreciate it. You gotta you gotta have them appreciate it. If you go and buy your friend a brand new Xbox, but this guy is really into books, what is the point of that? What use is that to him? He's not going to use that. Or maybe you got the right category, but you just missed the mark on the present. Let's say that your friend's a really big Breaking Bad fan, but you get them their absolute least favorite character. And that could be a gag gift. I didn't really talk about gag gifts in this video. If people want to see a gag gift video, I might do it. That sounds like fun. But that's not the point of the perfect gift. That's not the point of the perfect gift video. The show doesn't go like this. Okay? So remember, get them to be as specific as possible without giving away that you might be getting them a gift in that category. You got to show some general interest. And this is going to help in the long run too, because now you know how to, pull those types of questions out of people. You know how to ask those types of questions that will get people to show you their interests and show them the beautiful inside of them. It's also going to help them feel heard. And people like feeling being heard. People like people like being heard. All right, so one more time. If you did not write this down, please do. The thought of the gift is more important than the gift. I thought the gift, okay? The thought is more important than the gift. All right. I want you to think about the things that they could use on a day-to-day basis, something that they'll take for granted and completely forget that you bought it. Completely forgot. You completely forget. They completely forget that you bought it for them, okay? When Kanye was asked what the pinnacle of design was, he said the stop sign. And you're probably thinking, why why the stop sign? That's so bland. Everybody knows it. You're right. Everybody does know it. Everybody knows it, and it's simple, it's straightforward, and it's not too complex. And it's such an everyday thing that people need to use every single day. But can you name the inventor of the stop sign? I didn't think so. Okay. So you want something like that for your type of gift. So I'll say it again. The peak gift is the gift that they forget about. Let me erase that. Is the gift that they forget about. Something that they use on a day to day basis that it feels like they couldn't live without. What I didn't bring up earlier is if it's not just you buying the present, that makes it even better. That means that your budget could be even bigger if you wanted it to. So going back into the clothes example, the shoes. Shoes are on the high side, but if you have that group with you, now you could all put, I don't know, like $30 in each, and instead of paying the full 120, you're paying that partial, but everybody puts it in. And if everybody just walks up and goes, yo, we got you these shoes, man, they're gonna love that. They're gonna absolutely love that. And don't forget a letter. We're gonna finish that. We're gonna finish off with that. If you don't have the money to pay for shoes and you don't have the group to pitch in, you could really just put in the money that you could or that you want to put in to buying the shoes. And you could write in the letter, like, buy these shoes or else dot dot dot. You could write a bunch of, I can't say it on YouTube, but you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, what you want is a pitch in group. A good general thing that you can get them is just a good book. Some examples I'll write down. All right, like I said, there is Like there's the gag gift. If you guys went to high school together, you could get them a book that they used to, or that we had to read together. Uh, if they're starting to get into a relationship, you can get them the five love languages by Gary Chapman. Very I can't vouch for it, but I heard it's really good, and I bought it, and I'm gonna read it. I promise. I'll get back to you guys on that. uh, but just get them a book around their category. Like if they really like gaming, if they if they really like designs, just get them a coloring book. You can get your friend a coloring book. I don't think they would hate you for that. If you get two coloring books, then you guys could color. You guys could color together while watching a movie that you guys both like. Like you could make it the watching the movie. That's part of the gift, man. Just making a day out of the present that you got for them. That's an addition. That makes it even better. I will say, old reliable is stickers. People have gotten me stickers every other year, and I just have a box of them now. And I don't use them because if I use them, then they'll go away and disappear. But I just have a box of them, and I could just check them out, and I'd be like, oh, like Gio got me these. Like da 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 da. You get me. Stickers. You want to buy stickers? Get them a pack of stickers that they like. Tech. If they like tech, it could really be as small as replacing their car battery. If that battery is dead, throw it into the ocean. It is perfectly safe and legal. So those were some general gifts that you could get. What are the absolute no's that I say? Coffee cups. Coffee cups, shot glasses, keychains. The only one that I'm really on the fence about are the keychains. Okay, because like I said, the Spotify code keychain. That was, like that was a good idea. I have gotten my siblings keychains of shows that they like, but be wary. It should the keychain should just be an addition to an already like slightly bigger gift, okay? Or just like get them like three little things, or like just make those types of combinations. And one thing that I forgot: pens. Do not get your friends pens. We are in 2024. Why are you buying a grown man a pen? Go get them something. And okay, unless it's like a reference to a TV show or a movie. And I say the same about everything in this list. If it's a reference to something, just don't make it the main thing that you get them, like if you have the coffee cup from Better Call Saul, or like the world's best boss from The Office, like yeah, like go for it. If they don't already have that by now, like people that love The Office, of course they're going to have world's best boss. Now, the last thing that's going to bring your entire gift together is the letter. This is equally, if not more important than the gift itself. You want it to be handwritten. You want to speak from the heart. Okay? Write that down. I want you to talk about your appreciation towards that person. Talk about a favorite memory. That's a bonus. But if you're like me and you can't remember favorite memories of people, big red flag. If you can't remember one of your favorite memories from that person, that is okay. That is just a bonus. You do not need to fill out the entire card if your heart is telling you you do not have to, okay? Write some words of encouragement, give them a Bible verse, write a quote from a famous, some famous author. The one that I have written down here is by Marianne Williamson. Uh, I'll put that somewhere wherever it fits. Okay. But that is the end of this video. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys were taking notes, thank you for being in my college lecture. I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you didn't take notes, rewind the video, take the notes, like the video, subscribe, comment. I'm looking for 5,000 likes. I need 5,000 likes if you want me to test all of that shipping hobnockery. You know what I'm saying? If you have somebody buying you so many cups that your entire cupboard is full and you got to put it on the over the stove now, and your pen jar becomes a pen drawer, you know what I'm saying? This video's for you, and they're telling you to quit it. They're telling you to stop. They don't want you to do that anymore. Okay? Comment if this works. I want to know if it works for you. Write that letter, get that perfect gift. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, follow, check out my Instagram. Who knows? Who knows? Goodbye.